Are you making this full pivot to AI, or are you still going to be doing some Bitcoin mining on the side?
Well, I think as Bitcoin miners, our core competency has always been our agility, our adaptability, being fast. And all of that has also led us to where we are right now. There was a time that we were monetizing infrastructure using Bitcoin mining. Now we have embraced the change and we're evolving, as Manaf said also. So at Phoenix, what we're trying to do is to focus on how to monetize the energy and infrastructure. Bitcoin mining was the first, and still it's an important part of the company, but the way it's going in the market and the way it's happening out there, the answer would be a company that uses infrastructure and energy in order to provide the necessary requirements to our new clients.
Reza, why are you still doing Bitcoin mining then? Why haven't you fully pivoted to AI?
We're actually in the process of doing the same. I just want to give the numbers because you keep asking about the simplified versions of that. So take it like this. Let's just talk about megawatts. When you want to do 1 megawatt of crypto mining, the machines and the build is going to cost $1.25 million to $2 million at best. Just keep that number. 1 megawatt, maximum $2 million. You're going to recover your money in Bitcoin mining in 20 to 24 months if you're all lucky and nothing happens. So first answer is time. That seals one part of it. Second, when you're doing Bitcoin mining, it's about bankability and finances. You want to finance your project, you can only rely on your vendors. Banks and normal institutions don't lend you, or you self-finance. When you want to do AI infrastructure and you become a data center wholesaler or co-locator, yes, your cost of build is higher. Let's go back to that number. 1 megawatt is going to cost you $10 million to build it, but banks, based on the off-takers, these gentlemen are the experts on that, they have the contracts, will give you 70%, 80% loan. So how much are you putting down? It's like a mortgage game, to just simplify it. You're putting down $2 to $3 million per megawatt. Now, how much are you going to make if you rent that rack space from $130 to $160 per kilowatt per month? Annually, you're looking at $1.9 million. $500,000 of that is going to go for your debt, another $500,000 for your operation. Simple math, you put $3 million equity, you're making $1 million every year after your debt, and you know the numbers better than me. So you see that you're going to get your money back in 3 years. However, the contracts, which going back to the time, are for 15 years, means from year 4 to year 15, it's all going to be positive money. Not only you have recovered your money for your infrastructure, but also you have a free cash flow that now you can build around it for your expansion.
What does it take to make this pivot?
It's about the word that you're looking for is discipline. When you're working with the designs, it's way more complex. In Bitcoin mining, you can simply say, oh, hash is down for that client, allocate some hash from somewhere else. In AI, you cannot do that. And you rely heavily on external contractors, your SLA agreements. So there are more elements involved when you're talking about providing infrastructure and data center operation to an AI load client compared to when you want to do the same for a Bitcoin mining operation. It's way more complex from design to operation and management of clients.
In a couple of years' time, this bubble is going to burst and you're going to be left with a whole bunch of capex and infrastructure that you've invested in that isn't going to be utilized. Don't you think that's a risk? And if so, how are you protecting yourselves against that exposure or mitigating that risk?
I think what we're all doing and what we're doing at Phoenix also, we invest and we focus on the common denominator between what was in Bitcoin mining and what's out there for the AI bubble, which is the infrastructure. And the AI infrastructure, the deals on the table with the off-takers, there are long-term contracts, 15 years. So that's how you de-risk. And what are we investing in? We're investing in infrastructure, in securing that power. making sure it's there. That power is not going to go anywhere. That infrastructure is not going to go anywhere. The whole evolution of Bitcoin miners to becoming AI load providers shows, and it's a great evidence of the resilience of this business model, that you're investing in an asset, and it's one of the best assets in the world right now. And whatever happens on the AI side, the contracts are all long term. So unless you come and say, look, Microsoft's going to go bankrupt or Nvidia's going to go bankrupt.
Right. In, let's say, five years' time from now, what percentage of your organization is going to be doing Bitcoin mining versus AI compute?
Well, the end game, I think, is very clear right now that where it's going. We're going to leverage our expertise and our knowledge from Bitcoin mining. We're going to use it. We're going to double down on it, and we're going to elevate our skill set, what we've been doing in Phoenix for the last couple of months heavily, and we're going to deploy that expertise operationally from the design and build perspective all the way and deploy it into the AI space by providing that infrastructure. That's very clear for us because you can look at the markets and numbers are very easy to look at. The whole crypto market you're looking at today is
about 4 trillion.
Yeah, right? Less than $4 trillion.
After
look
last
at
week.
Nvidia itself. Definitely we're going to be more towards the AI part of it, but we're going to still, there is one caveat here. When you want to go and get power these days, the power company is not going to come and tell you, here it is 100 megawatt, you can energize in 24 months. No, in some cases they say, look, you want this power now for the next 2 years, you got to take it now. The only way to take it right now on the planet and deploy fast, which is still one of our things that we're proud in Phoenix, is to deploy Bitcoin mining. So it's a good door opener, it's a good start, but the whole world is going towards AI.